Right, so here are our flashcards for today. You know the drill with these by now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same guidelines we talked about last time, and some different things that you guys could do with these to increase the challenge factor a little bit. A couple practice strategies with these are all totally applicable, so feel free to use a variety of different practice strategies with those flashcards that we have. So we will go ahead and take a look at Unit 13 for this week. And we're starting with on page 134. We're learning about the G7 chord. Now, if you want to go over all of the music theory of the G7 chord, look at this yellow box at the top, and it kind of explains exactly what all of this means. The G7 chord in root position has the notes G, B, D, F, and then we can invert that chord, which means that we adjust the order of the notes, and then we take out the fifth note, which is the D, and we omit that, and we are left with B, G, F. So that's all a little bit complicated. Again, feel free to look over that if you want a little bit more knowledge about the theory side. But all we really need to know for our purposes is this bottom part here. The G7 chord is just like the C sus4 chord, except for we take our pinky down to B. So we're playing B, F, G, B, F, G. So remember, in the C sus4 chord, it's C, F, G. Now it's just B, F, G. They have a little warm-up exercise for us here at the bottom of page 134, where we can go from a fifth to a sixth with our left hand and then play our finger 2, fifth, sixth, add the F, and then we're left with the chord. So those are just a couple of warm-up exercises. I think that you guys should find this one to be fairly simple. And then you can also do this little warm-up activity that they have at the bottom where you play the C 5-finger scale and you play the chords along with it. So you play C, G7, C, G7, C, G7, C, G7, C. So you can try just some little things like that, just some warm-up activities. I think that this should be fairly straightforward for you guys to get, is this chord, but definitely use that page for some practice. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at trumpet voluntary on page 135. And I'm going to go ahead and play just our left hand through. 1, 2, ready, go. C chord, 2, 3, 4. Down to G7 chord, B, F, G. Back to C chord and hold it. Rest, rest. G and B. G, rest. G, rest, 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 rest. G. Let me go back to 1. Chord, 5, 7, back to 1, rest, rest, G, E, F, G, rest, rest, 5, 7, and 1. Wonderful, and then here is the right hand. Ready, go. 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. Rest, 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 rest. So that little section right there at the end, that bottom line, you'll definitely want to give that a couple of practices through. That's kind of one of the trickier sections. So make sure to give that a few times all on its own, and then here we go with both hands. Ready, go. 1 chord, 5, 7, 1. 1 chord, 5, 7, 1. 5, 7. Beautiful job. And then here is the teacher part. Ready, go. Fabulous. So again, this one's a good introduction to playing with our new chords that we've learned. So definitely give that one a few practices through, hands separately, then hands together, and then with the teacher part as well. You could also, if you wanted to be very ambitious, try transposing this one. Notice that you're going to have to add a few accidentals, a few sharps, if you want to transpose this to some other keys. So if you want to give yourself a real challenge, maybe give that a try and see what you can do with maybe putting this one in another key. So now we have the can-can, and we're going to do the exact same thing with this one. I'm going to go ahead and play this one through hands separately. Before we go ahead and play it through, let's take a look at this finger substitutions exercise. So finger substitution means that you change to a new finger on a repeated note. So if I play on G, I play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm changing my finger on those repeated notes. Those would be finger substitutions. So they offer a little warm-up right here on the top of 136 in the little yellow box. And so we go 5, 4, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Now this is one of the places where it's really important to both pay attention to our finger numbers and read our note names. Because if you were to look at this and just look at the finger numbers, right, you'd play 5, 4, instead of playing 5, 4. So this is where it really comes. Some people get very dependent on the finger numbers, and you want to avoid becoming solely dependent on, I only know how to read finger numbers. You want to make sure that you can do this while playing with the actual note names as well. So definitely use that as a little bit of a warm-up. That'll be super helpful. And then you'll also go through and in these little boxes above each measure, write in the chord names. And I'm going to say in the chord names right now as I practice the left hand alone, and definitely go ahead and write those in. So here we go from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. C chord. G7. C chord. Rest, 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 rest. G7 and hold it. Rest, 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 rest. C chord. Rest, 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 rest. C chord. G chord. C and hold it. Rest, 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 rest. G7, hold it. Rest, 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 rest. C, rest, C sus, rest, C, rest, process. Rest, C, C, C. So notice at the bottom there, that last line we have C, C sus, which is C, F, G. Now if you want to go C, G7, C, G7, C, you can actually do that. The C sus4 and the G7 chord are usually pretty interchangeable. So if you want to try that, they're trying to make it a little bit easier by just doing the C chord to the C sus4. But if you want to try doing a little bit of a harder version, which would be to add the G7 chord, feel free to do that. So here is the right hand alone. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, sub 4, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, sub 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over 2, 1, and hold it, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, sub 4, and 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, sub 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 1. And here it is with both hands, and I'll call out the chords. C, G7, C sub 4, G7 sub 2, G7, C sub 4, G7 sub 2, C sus 4, C sus 4, C. Wonderful. And then here we go with the teacher accompaniment part. 1, 2, ready, go. Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and now turn over to the next song that we have, which is Ice Skaters. Now this is another one a little bit more on the challenging side here. Gives us a little bit of a step up from what we've been doing before. So now we're practicing our waltz chord pattern. And notice in our box at the top of page 138, they show us for our 1 chord, we can do C, E, G, E, G. For the 5/7 chord, we can do D, F, G, F, G, D, F, G, F, G, or B, F, G, F, G, B, F, G, F, G. So you'll want to notice that we have those 2 different options for how we might do the 5/7 chord. So just go through and pay attention and make sure that you're noticing that. And I will go through and play just the left hand alone for you. 1, ready, go. 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest, rest. 2, rest, 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 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, rest, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, reach down, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, rest, rest, C chord, and hold, tie, and hold, rest, 1, 2, 1, 2, rest, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and hold, tie, and hold, rest, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest, 1, 3, 1, 3, C chord, and hold, C chord, and hold, rest, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest, 1, 3, 1, 3, get ready here, these are both sharps, D and F sharp, rest, 2, 4, 2, 4, rest, 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 1, 2, then we go back to the beginning, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest, 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 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, rest, 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 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, down, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, and that's the end because we have the little fine right up there. So here we go now with the right hand alone. And now that I've kind of shown you the structure of this one, for just the right hand alone, I won't do the da capo al fine, go back through. I'll just play this one time. But then when I do both hands together, I'll play the whole thing with the da capo and the repeat. Okay, here's the right hand alone. Ready and go. 1, 3, 4, 4, and hold, tie, and hold, 2, 4, 5, 5, and hold, tie, jump up, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 over, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 5, 2, sub, 1, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's a long one. So now we're going to give it a try with both hands together. We'll go through the whole first page, the whole second page. Notice this second section repeats. So we'll play those last 4 lines twice. Then we go back to the first page, to the whole first page and the top of the second page one time, and then we end on the fine. So, a little bit of a long song. But here we go, demonstrating this all the way through with the repeats and the da capo and everything. 1, ready, go. Practice a lot. I noticed fermatas on all of these notes. Sub 1. There's pedal here. together. Repeat. Feel free to take a little retardando there the last time you do that one through. Play it a little bit slower and it'll sound really, really nice. So that's that one. Again, this one's a little bit more complex. It has a little bit more going on than some of the other ones that we've done so far. So feel free to take your time. Feel free to take lots of time on this one. There's absolutely no rush to learning it. So feel free to just, practice that a lot in small sections, hands separately, bits of it, and that will be just great. So then we'll turn over and we'll look at our technique activities. And this is our working on our C chord, C sus4, and G7 chord. So I'll go ahead and play through each of these exercises for you. For this first one, I'll just say the chord names out loud. So here's the right hand. Ready, go. C, C sus4, C, G7, C, left hand, C, C sus4, C, G7, C, both hands together, C, C sus4, C, G7, C. Now here's the next one. I'll say finger numbers. 1, 3, 5, all together. 1, 4, 5, all together. 1 comes down, 4, 5, all together. Back to C. Left hand. 5, 3, 1, all together. 5, 2, 1, all together. 5 goes down, 2, 1, all together. Back to 1. Both hands. And here's the last one. Ready and go. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, down, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, C, left hand, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5 goes down, 1, 5, 2, 1, all together. Perfect. And then your theory page on 141 is, of course, mostly dealing with our chords that we've learning, being able to identify and write all of that out. Here are our 5-finger patterns, and we're going to do E minor and B minor. And again, our minor 5-finger patterns are found on the minor 5-finger pattern PDF. So we're going to go ahead and do B minor first. The pattern for this one is white, black, white, white, black. So I'll go ahead and call out the note names, then the finger numbers, and then one all by itself. Ready, go. B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, D, F sharp, D, B. Now finger numbers. 1, 2, 3, minor has just F sharp, so white, black, white, white, white. Here we go. E, F sharp, G, A, B, A, G, F sharp, E, G, B, G, E. Finger numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. All alone. So we're going to look at our F sharp minor and F minor scales. So for our minor scales, remember in the major scales, these were paired, where we had black, 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 white, white, and white, 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 black, white. Well, in the minor, they're paired also. For F sharp major, it's black, black, white, white, black. And for F, it's white, white, black, black, white. So we'll start with F major. I will call out the note names, the finger numbers, and then do one all by itself, and same thing for F. 1, 2, ready, go. F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp, A, F sharp. Finger numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Now down to F. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, A flat, C, A flat, F, and finger numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1.